Hi, I'm Steve Pullen. I'm from Varian Medical Systems here in Crawley.
Okay, brilliant.
What general skills do young people need when starting their first job?
Okay, at Varian we have a wide spectrum of different skills and different jobs that we can offer. We can take on young people and run through an apprentice scheme. So we're an engineering company. We manufacture and design radiotherapy equipment. So we need top-end people who can design our equipment, and we need those people who can make it and manufacture it. So there's a couple of routes in really. You could start from a 16-year-old going to the local college and doing an apprentice scheme over 4 years, or you could have already been to university and come to work with us with a degree in engineering.
So what qualifications and experience would a young person need to have increased their chance of getting a job?
Okay, so if you're coming from university and want to start higher up the ladder, then ideally a degree in engineering or manufacturing, if you want to work with the design team. Having said that, we have a wide spectrum of different departments at Varian. There's the accounts, finance, there's sales and marketing. So you might want to come from that angle. I'm from the engineering department, so speaking as an engineer, there's qualified engineers from university and there's apprentices from local college. So qualifications can be quite different. You can come in with GCSEs or you can come in with a degree.
Why did you choose to work for this company?
That's a good question. My background is engineering, as I've said. I've worked for a number of engineering companies. I've worked for 5 or 6 different engineering companies. But I've actually worked for Varian for 27 years, which shows you when you get into a field that you really love and you really think that you're doing a worthwhile job for, it does change your whole perspective in life. Now, I design and help manufacture equipment that saves people's lives. It helps treat cancers. And if I can make that equipment better and more able to treat cancers, it makes you want to make it better and design it better. If you're designing chairs or cars, cars is sexy, yeah, but it's something about working in radiotherapy that keeps you there.
So what do you look for on a person's CV?
And what do I look for? Well, I'm a bit off the wall. I want to see a mixture. I don't want to see one who's just academic, who can just tell me the numbers. I want someone who's a bit scatty like me, who can think a bit different and come up with something quite radical. We can all take things out of textbooks, but to move anything on in life, especially in the design world, you've got to be a bit off the wall, just come up with that new idea that no one's ever thought of. So I'll be looking at a mixed person, someone who's qualified, but someone who's got a great imagination, probably got a good social out life as well, so he can fit in nicely with a team. Very much team-based. I can't design everything myself. I can't create everything myself. It's a team that does it. I just add a little bit.
What are the routes into your career? So like A-levels, college, etc.
Okay, yeah, so the routes in are, if you want a degree education, is obviously going through sixth form and A-level, then on to university, and then probably during that time a work placement, an internship. You actually go and work for a company like Varian, and then complete your degree. But yeah, we got the other end of the scale where we've got 16-year-olds who leave school, basic education in maths and science, and then we send them on a day release to, well, the first year of an apprenticeship is full-time at college, Central Sussex, either Crawley or Haywards Heath, for 1 year, and then day release for another 3 years. So you can come in, like I said earlier, A-level standard and then a degree, or you can come and join this at a lower level at 16, and then we'll train you to get your qualifications, and we will train you to get your sitting guilds, your higher national qualifications at the local university. And if you really shine, we will then sponsor you perhaps to go to university. So even though you may have started as a 16-year-old with us, you could actually find yourself going to university. And the beauty of it, we would sponsor that, so it wouldn't cost you a thing, and you'll be getting paid at the same time. And we have a current employee who's doing exactly that.
So do people have to stay in your company to progress, or would people have to move on to further their career?
You have the opportunity within Varian. Varian is an American company, we're a large company. only small in Crawley, about 230 people, but 6,000 worldwide. So there are progression, both at Crawley and to move up the ladder, but also the opportunity to move within Varian globally. My boss currently is working in a 2-year stint as a secondment in Beijing, China. So he's left Crawley and gone to work for 2 years. In fact, he can extend that to 3 years because he's enjoying it so much in China. He's moved on, so my boss at the moment is an American who's moved from America to Crawley. So within Varian itself, there are career progressions. So don't just think, you know, you're limited to the UK or Crawley. Yeah, we're lucky enough that we can actually move our skills elsewhere within the Varian world.
We're done.
Don't leave. You've got old people like me that've been there 27 years, and I'm not alone. There's people been there 30 years, 35 years. It's incredible. What tends to happen is you join and you leave within a week or two because you don't like it, or you stay forever. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thanks a lot.